Hello, welcome to Mystic Moons. This is a reading for the Aquarian Collective. We'll start in just a moment. Okay. My cat just recently came and decided to grace us with her presence, so I'm going to actually be moving over a little bit. Maybe I could move the kitty over, but why bother? She's cute. She is the namesake of the channel. We will just move ourselves over. Actually, I have to move some other things over to do that. I have a little compact area here. Which a couple things are going on. She did take both of my mats. I'm trying to think, do I have another one I could use? I want a mat. Give me a second. I'll take this bag. All right. Yeah, bag. Spot. Chair. There's no way could we share that with her taking up all that space. Let's move that over. She says, "Oh, my plants. How can you take my plants away?" She likes plants. All right. Good enough. So welcome to Mystic Moons. This is a reading for the Aquarius Collective. Thank you for the like. As this is a love reading, I would consider Aquarius Sun, Moon. One moment. One more thing. Fair enough. Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising. And as these are love readings, you could go and add Aquarius Jupiter, Aquarius Venus, definitely Aquarius Venus. And if you feel it, Aquarius 7th house, Juno. But I specifically encourage you to check out your Venus signs too. With Aquarius just about to be started, this will conclude all 12 signs with love readings. Could have sworn I saw the star somewhere. Trying to think. Is there anything I want to say before that? Well, this reading, Aquarius, will be roughly about 13 readings in one. We'll do an overall reading on the energy of love. I'm going to leave that to whatever comes out. And then Aquarius, we're going to take a look into the affinity of you and how the other signs regard you. If you're curious, Aquarius, about how your collective's energy regards other signs or the energies between that, you know, if you're curious, definitely you can cross-watch. As I said, all 12 of the other zodiacs, excuse me, all 11 of the other zodiacs are up there. So that information is definitely there. Thank you for the like. Yes, if you appreciate my time, do let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, and if you feel like sharing, you can. Is there anything else I want to say? I don't think so. So Aquarius, shall we jump right? Oh, one more thing. I won't be time stamping these readings, Aquarius. So so the first reading will probably be about 20 minutes. And then the second part will follow after that. If you want to jump ahead, if you're watching it after the fact, or what have you. Of course, I think after a while they segment it automatically pretty well. Shall we jump into this, Aquarius? Aquarius and love, what is in your energy right now, Aquarian collective, regarding love? I have Page of Pentacles, Aquarius, Seven of Swords. Of course, Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. Six of Swords is Aquarius energy. Initiation, following through on what has been started, what would like to be started, following through on plans, Aquarius. Plans that have been taking a very long time to come together, not necessarily a time of stagnation, lots of movement here, Aquarius, but nonetheless to see the results, the desired results, that takes time. That has taken time. Time, lots of planning, lots of arrangement, Aquarius. Energies coming up here, Aquarius, that are pretty strong. Well, besides Aquarius energy right here. We have Aries with a little bit of Leo, a little bit of Taurus. Well, Taurus comes up too. 5 and 6 of Pentacles is Taurus. But what this also tells me in this energy, Aquarius, it's taken time, Aquarius, for you to come this far. The person, likewise, Aquarius, in your energy, it's taken them time as well to come this far. Movement can start to happen. Building out on those ideals, those goals, those plans, those ideas can finally start to happen. And so we have a Page of Pentacles. Pages are beautiful energy, Aquarius. So much hope is instilled in all the pages. With the Page of Pentacles, diligence comes out in this energy. Faith too, Aquarius. Also too, Aquarius, recognition and knowledge of what is good. Not even what's necessary, but what's good and what's appreciated. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have strength. And I have 5 of Swords, more Aquarian energy. Signs coming up here so far, Aquarius. Well, we have Capricorn, Leo, and of course Aquarius. Some Libra and Sagittarius energy poking through here. A little bit of time to get satisfaction, also too, determination to get a particular type of satisfaction. Not just anything will do, maybe knowledge too of what a wide spectrum of possible happiness could be. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, only certain things, thank you for the like, only certain things will do. Aquarius, we could also have some timing in here, I'm going to say, with the Libra energy coming up here. I mean, you may have Libra placements yourself. I want to build out the cards a bit more before I see how that could play with you, but you could be dealing with someone with Libra energy. You could also be just simply dealing with this time period, Aquarius, or things could be happening, upcoming to this offer, Aquarius, starting in the fall. This whole fall could have been setting the direction, much like Aquarius, when you are in a maze or a track, and you know, of course, you must reach the finish line, but in between the finish line, right, you're in the midst of running that track, exploring that maze. This is in excuse me, this is in progress energy. Sorry for the coughs. There was someone, I took the bus this morning, Aquarius, and there was somebody behind me who had the most horrible cough. I don't think I caught her germs. I should probably take some colloidal silver. I'll do that after the reading. Oh. So we have Queen of Pentacles, Strength, and 5 of Swords. Aquarius, here's somebody who knows quality when they see it, and also too is prepared to go and act upon it, prepared to necessary movements to obtain the opportunity they see, the quality of the opportunity they see. Also too, I have respect here, Aquarius. 5 of Swords tells me in this energy, here's somebody, Aquarius, who's not afraid to step outside of their comfort zone, to communicate what needs to be communicated, to act as what is needed to be enacted. I have someone here ready to go and prove, to provide proof. I'm not going to say labor. This is not labor, but I definitely have someone here who is willing to make the necessary movements, the necessary actions, put out the necessary strength, have the courage, first of all, Aquarius, to extend to another. Sincerely. I do have sincere energy too. Well, I said that too with Page of Pentacles. We had faith. Queen of Pentacles, strength, and Five of Swords. We have sincerity. Excuse me. Queen of Pentacles also gets another 5. I did do a love reading for 2026 for Aquarius. I don't really recall so much the cards, but Aquarius, I did it yesterday. I do wonder if you had, there was one pull I did that had a lot of 5s and a lot of 7s, which spoke to me of transformation. Aquarius, I actually think your reading was the one that had the 5s and the 7s. I'm going to continue pulling this out, but 5 of Swords with 5 of Wands, first of all, tells me, Aquarius, that, you know, the standards that were accepted. See if this makes let's see. Does that make it better? We'll find out, won't we? I think it does. Let me go on to one more network. I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to give this one more second. Let me just see if that clears up, going on and off. I think so. I think this will work. Give us like one more second to be temperamental, if it wants to be temperamental. Now, Aquarius, I wasn't necessarily looking at my screen, so I don't know quite when this went off. I was mentioning Leo energy. Now, of course, you could be dealing with a Leo. I have very strong Leo placements. This could also be a manner of self-expression, and also to delineating your space, your presence, yourself, as opposed from another, as opposed from your partner. Very much here we have expressive energy, and also not to have the fear of being your own individual. With Queen of Pentacles clarified by a 5 of Wands, Empress, and 9 of Wands. Aquarius, this is almost like knowing where you are celebrated and where you are not. You know, the type of people who can appreciate the type of person that you have grown to be, the type of person that you have taken the care to grow into being, and the type of direction, Aquarius, that you want to go and extend yourself to in the future. And also, because of this cultivation of self, Aquarius, not just anyone will do, not just any situation will do. Even if you try and make it work, Aquarius, you know, sometimes the categories that people automatically place for you, you don't fit. You're too large, Aquarius. You're not something that can be categorized and bound, Aquarius. And you need a partner, you need an environment, Aquarius, that recognizes your individuality, your autonomy, your presence of self, and one could also say in this energy, your independence. You spend a lot of time, Aquarius, becoming who you are today. That's not going to change, Aquarius, no matter who you have by your side tomorrow. So I have Strength, King of Wands. Lots of fire coming up here. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. So this pull, Aquarius, does have a little bit of Gemini energy coming in. 9 of Swords and 8 of Swords is Gemini energy. I have quality. I also have waiting and understanding that the right moments are few, the right opportunities to move on. You know, they have to be particular. We have particularity here. With Strength clarified by King of Wands, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Aquarius, this could be your energy. This could be the energy of the person coming forward for you in this Page of Pentacle energy. But what I have here really is an individual that marches, again, to their own rhythm, sets off their own path, has the courage to be their own person. And maybe Aquarius, I'm not really getting that so much in the pull that I have, but perhaps in the past, Aquarius, you know, to go and stand out more and more into who you are as a person and be proud to proclaim that, not to have people think that, you know, how they think or what they like to do or what they expect is aligned with you. But to go and, you know, present yourself as a different person and why you're different and own that and be proud of that. Aquarius, this King of Wands, and this energy speaks of that process of not necessarily fitting in with whatever crowd that you're with, but standing apart from that, letting that be known, whether that brings similar-minded people to you, also people to accept you as your true, authentic self, a person with their own path, their own backgrounds, their own likes, their own dislikes. But this strength is all about having the courage to be your own self and also present truthfully who you are without trying to mold yourself into how people around you would like to see you. You know, Aquarius, you don't have to please people just because you're around them or in the same area. Not saying fight with people, but you know what I mean. Some people, Aquarius, aren't meant aligning yourself to, especially if that alignment isn't there authentically to begin with. I have a 6 of Swords, bottom of the deck energy, some more Aquarian energy with some Capricorn coming in. Patience to go and form the right connections, Aquarius. Patience to meet the right people, be involved in the right situations. Also to being prudent of the time that you spend building it off into the right direction, putting time out into the right avenues rather than perhaps the interesting ones. Time management. Anyway, 5 of Swords clarified by an Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Wands. You know, I have very strong individualistic energy here, Aquarius. And in your energy for love, what I see is a meeting of like minds. And also to people who have the confidence to present themselves regardless of, well, not really trying to be people pleasers, but instead understanding that there are many different types of people in the world. This is who you are. People can accept it or move on. But I definitely have a lot of self-confidence here to wear your own skin, move around in your own skin, and be comfortable with it. And Aquarius, in the energy that I have here, this is precisely what is the attraction that you, maybe what you have intrinsically, but also too in this love connection, your energy for love right now is individuality and authenticity, to go and step away from the crowd and be your own person. Likes and dislikes, strong likes and dislikes. What is it, Aquarius, that makes you you? That's going to draw, Aquarius, someone likewise, not exactly a match per se, as in, you like apples and this person likes apples. But this is like, Aquarius, you like apples, and in enjoying apples, Aquarius, you meet somebody who really, really, really likes lettuce. You get the idea. Aquarius, no need really to say any more signs than what I have there, because that's what I have here for love. What sets you apart from the crowd, Aquarius, is precisely what's going to draw quality peoples of interest to you, Aquarius. That is your secret energy. Aquarius, shall we take a look now at the 12 sign zodiac breakdown? Now, Aquarius, for this part of the readings, if you'd like to visualize along with me, I focus on the pink energy. So not quite passion or enthrallment or anything like that. No, just the energy of, with love, compassion, understanding, empathy. And this could be, Aquarius, someone who you know. This could be, Aquarius, someone who you have yet to meet. If it's someone who you know, Aquarius, you may or may not be in contact with them. We'll see, Aquarius, how specific the message gets. Shall we jump into it? It could also be a friend too, Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic interest. It could be a platonic interest as well, but a friend. As we were talking about love from the basis of compassion, understanding, and really wanting to be your best for someone, really wanting the best for that other. That's the energy that we're going after. We'll start off with water, Aquarius. We'll start off with Scorpio. So, Aquarius, if you meet a Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, that's Scorpio towards you. I have the Devil. Devil is accompanied, I wasn't even sure how I want to pull these. Well, for this one, we'll pull it like this. Oops. Some more cards come out. Why not Aquarius? So if you're dealing with a Scorpio Aquarius, that person has plans about you, first of all. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, or even if you meet a Scorpio, there could be a bit of power play between you and that Scorpio. You could find that Scorpio could be a bit controlling. You know, Scorpio wants you to behave in a certain way. Scorpio wants to hear certain things from you. Scorpio thinks they can prod you, Aquarius, into acting as they'd like, saying what they'd like, and maybe Scorpio is effective enough, Aquarius, to do this. But that is an aspect of Scorpio's energy with you, Aquarius. You know, energy of Scorpio could feel like Scorpio is crunching you. Maybe not exactly. Is it not respect? No, it's more like something biting at your ankles, Aquarius. But ultimately, I feel like that's just because Scorpio really is into you, Aquarius. Scorpio's into you, wants to go, and has a very high sense of urgency and immediacy about your connection or your relationship. Scorpio needs to learn patience, Aquarius. That's Scorpio's detriment right now. One could say Scorpio wants to lock you down perhaps a bit faster than what you want. But even that, I say Scorpio is still up in the air about what they really want, other than Scorpio wants to be on stable ground with you. That's energy with Scorpio. Definitely energy to require a little bit of time and meeting in the middle ground. Let's go and see our next sign, and that would be, of course, let me try one more thing. Be back in 1 second. I think I'll do one more water sign. I don't know. Sometimes it goes off. And I don't know where it went off on. But anyway, Aquarius, let's go and see another water sign. We'll see how that goes. Of course, I'll do one more water sign. Let's see, do we do Pisces? I think we do Pisces, don't we? The moon and eight of cups comes up, both Piscean energy. Aquarius, if you are dealing with a Pisces, if you meet a Pisces, that Pisces towards you, I have a Two of Pentacles. I have Strength, King of Pentacles, and a Ten of Pentacles. If you're dealing with a Pisces, Aquarius, I actually see Pisces energy being a lot more straightforward than Pisces. I see Pisces energy being a lot more straightforward than Scorpio. You know, Scorpio, as I said, has some anxiety issues or something around that with your connection, and I can see them acting a little too possessive. Pisces energy is really balanced, Aquarius. If you meet a Pisces, if you are dealing with a Pisces, your energy with your affinity, Pisces, towards you is really stunning. Both of you with Pisces should be on the same page. I feel like you see the world in the same way. You can feel, you express your feelings or your attachments or the things that need to be expressed in the right manner. Aquarius, I see you doing that really, really well, really, really effectively with Pisces. And Pisces just really going back to that main reading that I did with whatever that is, Strength, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Here's something that can be, quality can be built. I have legacy building here, Aquarius, with you. I definitely have life partner energy. Just both of you with Pisces and you really do operate on the same wavelength. Really, really, really beautiful, smooth, synergistic energy. I think your energy with Pisces is stunning. Anyway, Aquarius, since my internet isn't doing so well, I'm going to go and pick this up later. So that remains the other one more water sign, and then earth, fire, and air. Keep an eye out for that, Aquarius. But yeah, I think that just my my connection's not good. So I'm going to wait until the reception improves. Oh, thank you for the like. Well, at least you know it's not AI, right, Aquarius? There is a real person here with technical issues. But yeah, that's what I'll do. So keep an eye out for that, and keep this reading in mind, because I won't do the main part of the reading again, but I will pick up the other zodiac signs. And then we'll have all 12 of the zodiac love readings done. Okay, thank you for the likes so far. And see you soon. Bye-bye.